Good evening, qualified board members. I wanted to thank you for following through with the firing of Superintendent Dr. McClay. Despite the best efforts from unhinged activists who dog whistle local liberal news media to attack you personally, you closed the book on an utter disappointment of an autobiography by Dr. McClay. It's disappointing in the sense that it seems she was given enough opportunity to show that she's the right person for the job, but only hide behind her staff and union friendships. She was the cool grandparent that just lets her grandkids do whatever they wanted. I feel as I was privileged in getting to know you guys during the campaigns, where the future of the superintendent was always a topic of conversation with voters. It is, after all, your most important task, right? So it's refreshing to be reminded that the plan was never to immediately relieve Dr. McClay and her pricey services despite her failures, which did start with her handling of the student-teacher-parent relationships with unnecessary school mandates, segregation of students during COVID. As a reminder, she is on camera stating how much dis and misinformation we were hearing, and she wasn't talking about what was coming from the CDC, state, or federal government. Still curious as to why Ms. Barbara Broche initially voted against her hiring. Maybe she knew something we didn't. Maybe the election, during the election for the board, she also allowed union reps and teachers to market campaign materials in schools, which is illegal. No discipline given, just swept under the rug. Where was Jody's leadership as we continue to see no firm action on all types of bullying with students? What about the teachers turned activists using questionable explicit material in the classroom? Where was leadership when the media and the district teachers were allowed to spread misinformation and lies to parents about the disputes, social studies curriculum? This lack of support communication has brought the AG and state superintendent into our district now. I don't have enough time to go over numerous examples I know. I know this job is no walk in the park, and I'm sure she's a lovely person to be around. We need to learn from her experience. We need strong leadership for our district, and sometimes you achieve that with tough love. The superintendent doesn't work directly for the parents. They don't work directly for the teachers, activists, or churches. They especially don't work for Edgar Diaz and the teachers union. They work for the trustee school board. I commend you for giving her 6 months. Unfortunately, her lack of leadership left you no choice, and now you 5 can properly hire your superintendent. Thank you.